Hi, this is Jacksonville with Cammy and Jeanena, and I'm Cammy.
And I'm Jeanena.
And we're here today in front of the Catholic Rectory, and it is my favorite building in this town. It's one of the simplest, and I think that's what I like about it. It's just white and pristine, and it's little, and it's symmetrical in pictures, which I love. Today we are here with
John Ferrario.
And he is an amazing volunteer from the Catholic Church who helps with the Catholic Rectory.
From St. Joseph's.
Right.
From St. Joseph's. Tell us about the history of it, Jay.
I believe that Father Blanchard was the one who lived here. He was the priest for the St. Joseph's Catholic Church, which is just at the other end of the block. Until about a year ago, this building sat vacant. It was staged as it looked back in 1863, and people could come right in this front gate and come up on the front porch or the side porch over here and take a look inside and see just how stark the furnishings were.
I love that part about it, because most of the houses that you see around here, if you're walking around town, is, you can't walk up onto the porch because people live there. But
That's right.
if you walk by the Catholic Rectory, just come in the little white picket fence and come up and peek in the windows.
And in just a few moments, we're going to be going inside. You'll be meeting Terry Gigg, who is kind of the mother of Catholic Rectory here.
There's a lot about the Catholic Church here, their pride and their history that they would take over taking care of this building to keep it intact. I mean, that really impresses
definitely.
me. Yeah, that's cool.
And in fact, they even had to put wooden shingles back on.
I was really glad because I heard from a close friend of mine, Ron Moore, that the shingles were there and available. I don't know if I told you this, Jay, but I came running down here with a friend, and I made him climb in the back. We asked, but I made him climb in the back of the shingle trailer and grab a bunch for me to use in my art. So at some point, they're going to be in some of my art.
And I think that Ron actually has some of his black and white photography mounted on those shingles
Yeah,
that
he
you
does.
can find for sale either at Art Presence Gallery or during the summer Labor Day weekend. You can see it at Celebrate the Arts.
The farmer's market too. He will sell those
Oh,
at the
yes.
farmer's market. So there's a lot of opportunities to get his amazing photography. So I wanted to show you the front. When I was walking down the sidewalk as a newcomer to Jacksonville, I saw the sign, which is what let me know a little bit about the Catholic Rectory, and that I could go up on the porch and look inside. So look for the sign when you're in Jacksonville. And there's the little Catholic Rectory.
There are 4 families, Patty and Don, John and Edie, Don and Lee, and Bruce and Terry. So we've just taken this on as a project. Our hope would be that, that we could make this available to someone who wants to have a nice little intimate wedding or baptisms, even, God help us, a sympathy place where if somebody close dies, they could sit and talk about that person and have coffee. But I want to have it open for visitors so they can see it and learn the history. One of the things that Father Blanchard was known for, and I think it probably led to his ultimate demise, we had a smallpox. Of course, everybody was afraid. They didn't know what smallpox. They just knew that it killed everybody. And so the priest and 2 nuns went to a place up on Kanaka Flats, that's right out of town, and they stayed there till the end. And I often have visions of mothers taking their babies, their little children, and they'd take whomever and leave them outside the door, knock on the door, because they were so fearful of what could happen, how easily you could transport the disease to the rest of her family. I always think, oh my God, not even saying goodbye. People would bring them food, so they ate. Do you know how lucky the people here in Jacksonville were? Probably why the Catholic Church was so well accepted, because they gave their lives. They could have died right there. But everyone that had someone there knew that that person, man, woman, child, would be fed, bathed, cleaned up, and would never die alone. See, every time I tell that, it makes me cry. And that's one other thing, if we get to open it up for tours, I want the children to know it's mostly about family. If you have that, you have family that loves you, you've got it all.
If someone is watching this and decides that they want to do something here, a wedding or some type of little event, how would they get hold of you?
They can leave a message and I'll get back to them.
Perfect. Thank you, Terry. I really enjoyed
You're
talking
welcome,
to you.
Cammy.
Thank you for being here.
Are you taking pictures now?
We are, but come on out.
And he's known as Baptist John.
No,
John
John the
the
Baptist. See the halo on my head?
I do.
Okay.
No.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Epidemic?
That's it. Oh, we go together. Yes.